The oven's preheated. I'm Mario. That's my Croatian co-host, Franco, aka Papa Fazul.
Papa.
We're the Oven Podcast. Follow us on all socials. Keep sharing the show, rate the show, and spank that subscribe button.
Yes, sir. Nice and easy.
Before we get to it today, just want to remind you guys we teamed up with Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code OVEN and we'll match 50% of your deposit, up to $500.
That's a free $250 if you take full advantage of the offer. Can't beat it.
Free money.
Free money. If you can't tell, we're at one of our favorite spots in New York City. We're at American Whiskey. Basketball season, hockey season, they're around the corner. Football season's in full effect. MLB playoffs is coming. This is one of the best spots in New York City to come get some drinks, get some great food. I mean, you can't beat it. We love it here. Anytime they're open late, you can't beat it. Right around the corner from Penn Station.
Great food, great guests. Today we're sitting down with Dallas-based tattoo artist. You guys know him from the Black Ink Crew and Ink Master.
Yep.
Kevin Laroy.
AKA Babyface Killer. Come on, baby. It's gonna be a good one. I'm hyped for this.
Keep it cooking in the oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven. Yep. The oven. The oven smells good in the oven. Yep.
But Kevin, man, thanks for coming.
Yeah, seriously,
Appreciate
bro.
Thank you for having me.
It's gonna be some fun tonight.
Yeah.
Dig in. We got the sliders, we got the pretzel bites, and they broke out the 10-year whistle pig.
Yeah, you got the carbs. We love it.
Yeah, a lot of carbs. So much for the let me see my abs in the gym. And we had a good talk before.
Yeah.
Right out the window. So you're from Dallas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to jump right into it. Let's start talking some Texas food. I want to do a fuck, marry, kill. Tacos, brisket, or ribs.
Wow, right off the
Mary
bat,
Kill.
bro.
Woo! I would fuck tacos because I'm not huge on tacos, but there are a lot of style tacos that I will fuck with.
You go to
I would marry ribs because I make some mean ribs. It's funny 'cause I just learned how.
Good time.
But one of my best friends, he's like a barbecue guru, and he taught me his recipe on how to do some ribs, and I did it, and it was like chef's kiss.
Oh.
And brisket, I can kill brisket. Like, I don't mind brisket, but it's like, it depends on who's making it. So, yeah that's what I'll say. Fuck, marry, kill. That
What's
was
this-
actually really hard, but yeah.
That was one of those hard questions. Good, I'm glad I got you right off the bat. We're warmed up now. What's the secret to the sauce for the ribs?
See, how you gonna ask me? I just told you. He told me his secret. How you gonna ask me? Look.
That was a test.
Yeah. I'm like, there's a lot of secrets to it. I don't want to give one single bit of it.
I don't blame you.
Just not one day.
I almost had him for a second.
One day come to Texas and I'll make them for you. I swear to God, you'll be like, oh shit, like he ain't fucking lying. And bring a camera just so you remember this.
Done. That's easy. Let's go.
So speaking of, let's say me and Mario do come to Texas, right? We come to Dallas. You get to pick 3 restaurants that we go to. Where are we going?
Oh my God, why are you doing this to me? And I just moved back. It's a lot of new restaurants, okay? We've gone almost 10 years.
Well, apparently it's like the foodie capital of like the country.
It is Dallas. It is. The first thing I'll say, and it's not a single restaurant, but I'm saying it because this is the season right now, but the Texas State Fair is held in Dallas, Texas. This is what the whole state, even surrounding states, look forward to every single year. September, October. When I tell you, the food goes crazy every single year. Like, it's competitions, you see billboards everywhere, like it's all over the internet. Like, Texas State Fair food goes crazy. Like, it's some shit you never even heard of. People just put random shit together.
I heard unbelievable things about the Texas State Fair.
It's insane.
It's like the biggest, like longest running fair, like for. Like,
I'm telling you, come say hi to Big Checks.
No, we gotta.
So there's that. Then I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say Whataburger.
Wow. Whataburger. I've had it.
I will get Whataburger tattooed on me. I love Whataburger. Mind you, I've been gone for 10 years damn near, and every time I go home, the first thing I do is go to Whataburger.
I can't blame you. Honestly, I can't blame you.
It's a Texas trademark.
It's a staple.
Okay, let's put Texas against Cali for a second. In-N-Out or Whataburger?
So first of all, Texas has In-N-Out, and I'm gonna still say Whataburger. I'm gonna still say Whataburger. The menu alone, In-N-Out can't fuck with Whataburger.
No.
Just the menu alone. Y'all got 3 things on the menu. It's just like, all right.
Yeah. What is a monkey sauce?
Yeah, Whataburger's giving you a big burger like this in the best fries. I'll give In-N-Out, like, they do have a good burger. It's a well put together, very neat burger, but but it's still not fucking with Whataburger. at
Honestly,
all.
I feel like In-N-Out is like a glorified like McDonald's on steroids.
Yeah. I
Like-
mean, it's
seriously,
good, and I
like-
get it. It's like nostalgic to like someone who's from California. I get it. Like I get it. It's same thing with Texas. But honestly, I'm like, put a regular Whataburger with jalapenos and cheese, all that shit, against a regular ass In-N-Out burger. I'm like, I'm sorry. It's the Whataburger every time for me. We've had this debate for years.
For years, you got to come hang out in Long Island one time, man. Come hang out in Long Island. We got a place called All American Burger.
Okay.
It's
Is it a chain?
No, it's a national landmark.
Oh,
so
okay,
it's
okay.
like just a single building. Back in the day, it was like 10-cent burgers or something like that.
crazy. It's just regular burgers.
Okay.
And it's for some reason like I can't find a better burger. And I don't know if it's like because I'm jaded because it's in Massapequa, but like
Yeah.
Also,
All American-
because it's one of the few spots you can get a reasonably priced meal too.
Okay, see, hear me out.
That's-
There are better burgers than Whataburger. Especially if you're talking about like a mom and pop like staple like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we're talking about just like a Texas chain that's just very Texas. I gotta say Whataburger.
I hear you.
Now number 3, I don't know. Like there's like a million things on the mind. I don't want to just say just one. So like, let me slide on the 2. Please let me slide on the 2.
While we're on the topic of Texas, I'm going one more. I want to know your top 3 Texas rappers
Oh.
of all time.
Oh,
All time is tough.
all time
bro.
is tough.
There's
Ooh. So, my first that comes to mind is Pimp C. Pimp C is one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Pimp C, Bun B.
Pimp C, Bun B. I mean, we
Little
put them
UG
together.
UGK
or,
action. Yeah, we can put
I love
UGK as one.
Yes.
We can put UGK there, but it's something about Pimp C that I always like a little bit more. Love both of them though.
Yeah.
Oh Lord Jesus. Why y'all doing this to me? Because I know I'm gonna go home and be like, what? What are you thinking? Oh my, see, now I'm like, look at my phone.
We asked you if you wanted some questions before.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I
could've
did
been
text. I texted him. I was like, "You guys want any talking points?" He's like, "No, let's shoot from the hip." I'm like, let's
Okay.
go.
Okay. There's also a group from Dallas, Texas called DSR. Texas, everybody in Texas knows DSR. It's like Tom Tom, Big Tug, all them.
Okay.
I'm gonna group them too, because I love DSR. And then number 3, shit, from Texas, shit. I'm gonna say somebody new. Big X the Plug. I love Big X the Plug. Somebody new. I love him.
Big guys in
I
there.
typically listen to older rap, but at a newer generation, I'll put him and Mixing No T in the same bracket. I listen to a lot of both of them.
We'll
so
let that
yeah.
slide. We'll let both of them go together.
Yeah.
Number 2, Big X is my number 2.
Okay.
He's just been my guy right now. Like,
Yeah.
In the car with the windows down or at the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Big X the
Yo,
Plug.
he
right
has like the best beats, man.
Oh yeah,
like,
yes.
the-
It's very him, but that's the thing. So him, oh damn, I'm gonna say Paul Wall too. I love Paul Wall, but him and Mexico T. The reason why I feel like they're gaining this mass success, especially in Texas, is because they have this very nostalgic Texas beat and cadence and flow. It's everything that what was, but they're just doing it for now.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody's just really happy to hear it.
The best of both worlds.
Yeah.
So I got obviously number 1. I gotta say Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones.
We love Mike Jones. Make no mistake, we love Mike Jones. Put Flip in there, like we love all of them. Like all the early 2000s, like Houston, Dallas rappers. Like believe me, I have love for every single one of them. They're all in my phone. I promise you, on regular repeat. But yeah, if I just name some that come to mind first, like
Man,
yeah, those
Mike
would be my
Jones.
ones.
Mike Jones had some bangers in back
Oh
in the
my
day.
God, don't get me
Special
started.
place in our childhood for
Lil
sure.
Kiki.
Kiki. Oh my God, like
I'm pretty sure he was my ringback tone at one point. You
Yeah,
call my
yeah,
phone, he
yeah.
would come on.
no, somebody.
8004.
No, that's the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got number.
Wait, before we keep going, is Mike Jones really your number 1?
He's my number 1 for sure.
Okay.
He's got a lot of bangers,
He has a lot of bangers.
and he even mixed up some of the little poppy, slower stuff
I thought
too.
you were just testing me with the Who.
I think that's the only reason why I wouldn't put Mike Jones number 1, only because when he went more like mainstream, he kind of fell off. You know what I mean? Where a lot of Texas rappers, they stayed true to and I'm saying he didn't stay true, but because I love Mike Jones, make no mistake. But a lot of the rappers stayed true to literally their fan base and what they do, and they have like a lot of longevity.
So then I guess you're definitely not gonna like my number 3 because he started out and now he's branching out into pop and country. Post Malone is from Texas.
He's a Dallas guy.
I like Post Malone. He's from Dallas.
And he's a tremendous talent. His ability to make me happy and sad in the same song is unmatched.
I will say he is extremely versatile. He's not one of my favorites. Love him, but he's not one of my favorites. I put him in like the group with a lot of other ones. Like have so much love for him. He's not one of my favorites. I got Post Malone on my phone.
Like Mike Jones.
Posty, it's like you said, you can get you sad and happy in the same song, but he came in the game as Screamo.
As what?
As a Screamo artist.
What is that?
Like the Screamo.
The Rocky, yelling.
Okay.
Like he came in like that.
Screamo?
Screamo.
Screamo. Oh, I never heard that.
No?
Uh-uh.
So he came in like that, and to see him transition like with the guitar and everything, and then into rap, and now into the country, you're like, damn, this guy kind of do it all, man.
I'll say, and for him, it doesn't seem like he's like trying to find his brand. Like I think everything he's done has been like a smooth transition. Like it wasn't anything that was like too like jolting. Like it was like, oh, okay, that makes sense for right now. Okay.
Of course, man. I feel like he's just like unapologetically like himself.
Yeah.
And like his music reflects that. I don't know. It's like he just goes wherever the wave, wherever the waves are taking him. Like that's where he's.
And I think that's the cool thing about being from like a major city in Texas is just like you kind of get all that in Houston, Dallas, Austin. Like you get all that. You get country, you get rap, you know what I'm saying?
It's like New York City. It's a melting pot.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Let's talk about this food a little bit, man. Entrees came out.
Yeah, it's good.
Good old American whiskey. What are you working with over there?
I got the grilled chicken BLT.
Watching your figure. We've been talking about this.
Figure. Yeah.
Grilled.
You're not playing.
No.
You need a whole wheat wrap or something on that though. I went with the brisket sandwich.
Okay.
I went with the brisket.
Well,
This is my first time doing the brisket here. Yeah, I know. You're saying you're gonna kill brisket. If you would ask me, I was gonna say I'd have to marry it just because we were eating it tonight. But
yeah, me want to eat a big ass steak.
Yeah, the New York strip over here.
Yeah.
They did it again. They buried the food. First time with
the onion
onion
rings look good.
Yeah.
How's one? I feel it.
So I just want to touch on. I want to just obviously everyone has seen you in Ink Master Season 8. Ink Master Season 8. Nunez versus Peck. That was a monumental season really for that show if you think about it.
That was look. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Everybody knows that was the biggest season of Ink Master history.
Thank you. I wanted you to say that. It really was. I mean, there was so many heavy hitters on that show. Like I turned it on because I watched it when we were growing up, and when you said that you wanted to come on, obviously I threw that on. And I'm like, God damn! Like left and right, you had Nikki Simpson tattooing next to us, and Ryan Ashley. I mean, she wasn't at the show that we were just at, but
yeah,
you had a lot of heavy hitters in that show, man.
Nate Beavers, Kelly Doty,
Gia Rose,
Gian Carle, Boneface. Like, there were so many really good artists there. That was just like, and mind you, this is in 2016.
Yep.
This is when it was still kind of cliche for a good artist, for a reputable artist to go on Ink Master. Ink Master was still finding good artists and then turning them up. Like let's say I won't name names, but people who became famous from Ink Master.
Yep.
As opposed to being famous and going on Ink Master.
Exactly.
So our season had a lot of that. Not to mention too, out of all, even now, I think we're at 15 seasons now. And all 15 seasons, we had the most people in our season. Like we started with 30 people.
Yeah, 30 people.
30.
Dude, and they were just like mid-tattoo. They're like, oh, you're done. You got to pack up.
Episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1. Literally, they're walking around. Nunez and Peck are walking around and you see them. Did you watch the show? Did you watch it when it was done?
No, I watch it. I get PTSD when I watch it. But no, so episode 1 was convention style.
Yep.
It was like, it was set up like a convention. The very first scene, I'll never forget. So when you come in, I'll just say from the top. When you come in, they fly everybody in. Everybody's coming from different places. Everybody finds this hotel. They put you right into your hotel room. You're sequestered. You can't leave your hotel room because they don't want you to go in the hallway and see. They're like, whatever you want, we'll bring it to you. Don't come out of your hotel room. So finally, after a day or two, and they let you come out your hotel. We all the artists, all the contestants have to meet inside of like the ballroom. We're all sitting at a table just like this. It's like a bunch of tables just like this, but you can't speak. If you speak, you out of here.
Wow.
So everybody's just sitting at the table, just looking around like, who's all in here? And this is obviously we've all watched Ink Master before, and like usually it's like 10, 12 people on the show. There's 30 people in this fucking room.
Yeah. Yep.
So everybody's looking around like, fuck. And I'm thinking, I'm like, at this time, I don't know a lot of these people. I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, everybody here's better than me.
like don't be the first one voted out.
Like, don't be the first one voted out. But I'm like, I'm just shutting up. So literally after this, like, okay, everybody's just in here. They're trying to get everybody together. We're all in our first outfits or whatever. And like, okay, we're gonna film. This is day one of filming. They're like, okay, we're gonna film our intros. Like, what? All right, film the intros. Let's just walking up. You know, like they just like the cool hero shots.
Yeah.
Everybody just walking up.
They slow you down. They do the slow-mo for you.
Exactly. I remember Ryan Ashley was actually standing next to me, and I remember looking at her. I was like, bitch, you're beautiful. Like, what the hell? Like, she looks fake. Like, she doesn't look like a real person. But anyways, we walking in, do our intros, and we walk into this big convention setting. And yeah, day one was, all right, do as many American traditional tattoos as you can, as fast as you can.
Yep.
Time starts now. And it's just like, in my mind, I'm like, I don't know all the rules to American traditional, but I can pull some clean ass lines. So I was just like, do some clean lines. And literally, the whole time you're there, sweating bullets. Cameras walking around, Oliver and all the producers and Kristen Williams walking around, tapping people on the shoulder like,
looking you up and yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, please don't be next. Sweating bullets. This is my first time ever doing TV. Sweating bullets, but I didn't go home, so.
Yeah, no, man, you did
for a long time.
Yeah, you did great on that show, man. It's cool. It, like, you know, after meeting, so we were at the Seven Cities Tattoo Invitational in Virginia Beach, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And me, Brian Lee, you know, Brian did the leg piece on me. You know, we got him tattooing across. I'm sitting there, I'm like, I know all these guys in this row. I've watched them on TV, bro, like this. And like, you know, it was just murderer's row, dude. You know, I mean, you probably know more than I do about these guys, but I mean, you got Anthony Michaels down the way.
Yeah. DJ, Tambi, Nikki Simpson. I was Bobby Johnson. I'm sitting next to Brian Black.
Yep.
There's Aaron Davis, Joe. Like, there's every Mink Master's all in the same row.
And us.
Yeah.
And like we're looking, and like it was so cool just to see like these guys work, man. Like so cool just to see like, you know, in action. Like it's cool when you see it on TV, but you know to sit there and like, you know, I get to watch, you know, like him crush that rose. That rose. You should have done the cover up for him under his arm over there. So look at it. So who, like from that season, who are you most impressed with?
Like today, right now,
Like just in general, like from the season Ink Master you were on. Like who were you most impressed with? Like, you know, being in that environment with and seeing them do their work and their style.
When we were filming there,
Yeah.
I have some very impressive people who have done a lot since then. But while we were filming, the person I was most impressed with was Kelly Doty.
Yeah.
Kelly Doty, I mean, to this day, she's just a very phenomenal. And as highly rated as she is, I still feel like she's underrated. She does new school, but at the same time, she's so well versed. Like, she's an artist all the way around. If you don't know Kelly Doty's like personality at all, just know that she's one of the funniest people you'll ever meet. Like, she has one of those brains that you would think she's writing for like SNL or something. Like, she's just naturally funny. She's so witty. But also too, just a beautiful spirit, like just very humble.
Yep.
Like when I was struggling with a lot of shit on the show, like she was one of the people who was just like, Kevin, like do this, do that. And I'm like, you don't do this, you're competing against me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and just her work in general was just like phenomenal. Like phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie, I love Ryan Ashley. She's one of the people who I fuck with the most on the show out of all 30. But I'm not gonna lie, Kelly Doty was my pick to win.
Really?
Yeah, in all honesty, I have to keep it a bean, but but I think, you know, things work out the way they're supposed to. But if you had to ask me who was I most impressed with on our season, it would be Kelly Doty.
So what about since?
And it's crazy because since I would say Ryan Ashley,
Killing it,
because the thing about our season was there were a lot of good artists, but at the same time, I think there were a few of us who saw Ink Master as an opportunity and not a destination.
Yeah.
And Ryan was one of those people who was just like, where it's like, I think there was like an understanding with all of us in that house where it's just like, all right, like I'm here to push my brand as much as I can.
Yep.
You know, and Ryan, she just did her big one. And even though like we got into it on the show, you know, behind the scenes and off the show, we were actually cool. You know, like a couple of people, it took us a little while to get to that point, but me and Ryan were actually cool outside of the show. She's just like another really humble person. Like you would think she's like this intimidating, like, oh, I don't want to talk to her, but she's also hilarious, but also she's just one of the most kindest people you will ever fucking meet. But yeah, but I love the fact that like she's one of the new hosts of Ink Master, which if you watch the new season, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bigger fan of the new season now than I was the old. Yeah, like, yeah.
I gotta watch.
Gosh. Yeah, I mean,
she was judging when she was on the show with you. She was telling Oliver and Nunez that these tattoos aren't good.
Yeah, she thought she was, but like this fucking.
She's like the line work here, the line work here. I'm like, oh, this girl's on the show.
That would drive me crazy, bro.
Yeah, no. No, that was the reason why our season was so big because we had real drama. Like we had real fucking drama because we were all. Like nowadays, they put them all in their own hotel. When they get done tattooing, okay, you go to everybody goes to their own separate hotel rooms.
Oh, yeah?
No, we were living. So this is the thing that people don't know about Ink Master.
Let's hear it.
Well, old Ink Master. Everybody lives together in this one space. Like, let's say right now in this space right now, there's a bedroom over there where all the girls live in this one room with a bunch of twin beds. Mm-hmm. And there's a big room over here where all the guys live with a bunch of twin beds.
Sleeping in the same room.
Sleep in the same room. Our beds is like, it's like military style. Everybody's beds is right next to each other. Everybody's sleeping just like this. And in the middle is the living room. And you're not allowed to leave. For 2 months, you cannot leave this building. The very most you do is, so this is the third floor. Like, imagine this being the third floor where we film like, okay, you know, we're all in the living room, like talking shit. Yeah. This is all the third floor where we actually live. There's a patio. Like, you want that fresh air, you can go on the patio. But like when we actually filming like the challenge, or I'm sorry, the fucking eliminations and the tattoos, that's the second floor.
Okay.
You only go on second floor and third floor. That's all you do for 2 months. The only time you get outside of that building is when we do flash challenges, and that's maybe like 3 or 4 times out of the 2 months. And that means getting on a bus, going to some abandoned building, getting back filming, getting back on a bus and coming right back here. Like you can't leave the place. And so like our drama was just real. Like it was crazy. We hated each other by the end of that shit.
You're like fish in a barrel at that point. Like it's just
one person got sick, we all get sick.
Yeah, exactly.
People cooking, people get attitudes, people get mad. Like one guy got eliminated and left like hate mail under all the girls' beds. Like it was intense.
Well, because the girl alliance and stuff.
He was a weirdo. You look, I can't remember what his name was because I was saying it out loud, but I literally can't remember the man's name. But he was like a weirdo. And that was the thing, was just like, when we hated each other, we really hated each other. And everybody knew. We'll be in the living room and it's just like, bitch, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
But you was talking all that shit downstairs, don't talk to me. As opposed to now, it's just like, y'all go to y'all's rooms, y'all calm down.
Well, they probably realized that was a huge liability having all you guys in the same house.
That shit was stirred the fuck up.
I could imagine, man. And it's so funny because I'm watching.
Made for good TV.
Yeah, it made for great TV. But like, I'm watching, I'm like, you just don't seem very confrontational. Like you seem like you're more like you can hang there and like roll with the punches until it hits that nerve and you're like, here we go.
Yeah, see, and you read me like a book. I'm not. But at the same time, and that was the thing on that show, was just like, again, that was my first time doing TV. So at first I was like scared to like say the wrong things. I didn't want to get like cut because of, you know, whatever. You want to be politically correct.
Yeah.
But you're right. It got to a point where like, all right, you're not about to play in my fucking face no more. Like,
exactly, man. I was laughing when Nunez brought up like he wants you to do your line work, and you're like, I'm gonna tattoo. I want to tattoo, and he was like, that's a fact to who? Yeah. Like it's not my fact, and I'm looking at him like, I'm gonna use that on Mario all the time.
No.
Like, it's a fact to who?
No, and they cut that scene way down. Like they cut that scene way the fuck down. I was on his team. He was trying to get me eliminated. I'm like, oh, I'm winning. Like, why are you mad that I'm winning? Like, what the fuck is your beef with me?
I know, dude.
We got into it really, really bad. Like they were really about to pull cameras down, and then me and him started getting into it. They put cameras right back up, and we're just like, but that's when I knew. I was like, speak up for yourself. Whenever people try to play in your face, speak up for yourself. And like, that's my advice to anybody who does TV or does Ink Master, is just like, they try to make you feel like you can't speak up on certain shit because they want to put people on a pedestal. But no, honestly, the bigger the personality, the bigger you don't give a fuck, the more they're gonna keep you. Because that became me and Nikki. Me and Nikki's became that.
Yeah,
Which is like,
yeah.
oh girl, I promise you, like I got a mouth too. I just been hiding it.
And then they're tattooing across from one another at the 7th.
Oh, we love each other now.
No,
I'm just finding her in the shop on Monday. We love each other now. But back then it was like I could not stand her and she couldn't stand me.
All right, so I open up Instagram today, and I see you're missing a tooth. What happened?
Yeah, dude. I thought this wasn't gonna happen tonight.
No, it would have still happened. And it's funny because when it popped out, okay, so yeah. I was getting for my tattoo appointment and I had to tell my client, like, let me take a couple bites of food, you know, because I just forget to eat sometimes. So I took a couple bites of my little fried rice and when I'm chewing, I feel my tooth pop out. And everybody's talking. I'm like, I'm dramatic sometimes. But I'm like, it's my front tooth. I run to the bathroom and I spit my tooth off and I look in the mirror and my shit is gone. Like my shit is gone. But it's like show the camera.
Can they see that? Let me see.
My shit popped off, but I was like, you know what? I was like,
That was a video, though. That was a video.
I was like, I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna just start posting videos.
Dude, that was a video, and he's sitting there. I'm looking at the like the bib. I'm like, he's at the dentist right now.
That video, yeah, I was. But before I started FaceTiming everybody, all my friends, I started FaceTiming like, I got into a fight.
That's what I thought you were gonna come with today. I was like, man, we got some drama for the episode.
No, that motherfucker looked like it was shit. But no, my veneer just popped off. So, and it's funny because I didn't post it. I didn't post it until after I got it fixed. And I was like, okay, now I can post it. Now I know they can fix it. Now
Just
I gotta
in
post
case.
it. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that was funny.
because if you posted it first, you know you're not coming here with a set of new set of veneers.
No, I still would have came because I was still able to pop it back in. Like, because how my veneer is, it's like, it's not all the way around the tooth. It's like clip in and then they cement it.
Okay.
So it was like, I can still clip in, but if I talk too hard, that motherfucker will pop back out. But yeah, it's cemented down now, so you ain't got to worry about it.
You lost a fight to Rice.
I lost a fight, yeah. He kicked my
He goes
ass.
to Rice.
Kicked my ass.
Dude, this cookie and ice cream was a chocolate chip cookie, little vanilla ice cream. Pretty good.
So you said no to an onion ring, but you said yeah to
right,
ice cream
all right,
and
I'll have a
chocolate
bite
chip
now,
cookie.
Well, you didn't want to have any. Someone's got to do it.
You got it. Yeah.
I want to do one more Texas question. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bring up Texas again.
Let's do it.
I just when do I hang out with people who are from Dallas and Texas?
You have my mind going a million miles an hour, so come on, let's go.
Go.
Yeah.
So we got. Tell me one thing that Texas does better than New York.
Cook?
Listen,
You would name other things, but I mean cook?
We got a lot of food here too.
Sure. Is it better though? That's the question.
Listen, I love a good rib. I love a good brisket. But I mean, you season it and you put it in the smoker, bro.
Texas doesn't only have barbecue. Texas has literally everything.
So does New York.
all he cares about is Italian. This kid's eating raviolis for
You
breakfast.
can't compete with our
Like-
Italian.
Are you Italian?
I'm Italian.
Okay, that's fair. But there's a lot more different types of food than Italian. And I feel like Texas,
We got good tacos here.
you couldn't possibly.
Have you been to Texas?
Yeah. Where was I? I went to Austin. I was in Austin.
Okay.
I feel like Austin is like New York for Texas.
I guess.
Like Austin is like if you
Austin
no
is-
no one that lives in Austin is born in Austin.
I mean, they are. Austin is just like the naturey, hipstery kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
Houston
Hippie.
and Dallas is like the city.
Horns down.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Avery. She's a hippie.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Avery.
I was gonna say he can eat Italian for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I love Italian food.
I
love Italian food.
I brought my mom out for lunch the other day. Went to Bar Grazie. Lunch, right? I don't do lunch very often. I'm usually working for lunch, but I was off. Go to lunch, and we're at the Bar Grazie spot, and I'm a sucker for money bag pasta.
Are you Italian too?
I'm Italian. I finally took 23andMe. I got my 23andMe
I was like,
results
you
back.
look Italian. You don't look Italian.
No, I,
You look Russian. Or
I got a little bit of Russian back.
Oh, okay,
I'm
This guy's boys were Putin. Damn.
yeah, I'm like Irish, Italian, and Croatian.
Croatian. I would say
So-
Croatian if anything.
Yeah. So he's been calling me his Croatian co-host for
I
like
feel
2
that.
years,
I
but at
feel-
the same time, we didn't actually know if I was
Yeah.
Croatian. Yeah, right.
you give Croatian
Right
co-host.
You want to hear something freaky? We had a psychic on last year, and he's from Croatia. His background, my background's from Italy, and he's like, "Yo, you guys I think you guys knew each other on the other side in a past life. I was like, yo,
No,
Italy and Croatia are right there.
I don't know if y'all believe in that kind of stuff, but I do.
No,
I
I-
fuck do. I do.
I believe in it.
It's been 20 years. I haven't been able to get rid of them. So I have no choice to believe it. I think.
Sometimes you meet people who just like, I feel like I know you, and it's just like, why?
Man.
Why is that? Like, you just get my humor. You don't even know me. Why do we feel this connected? You meet my family, you meet my friends, and like even you feel connected to the people who I'm connected with. Like, what is that about? It's like there's something else that may not be
100%.
scientific or explainable, but it's there.
No, I hear you.
It makes you believe in that energy and all the
Oh
physics
my God!
stuff
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
That's got to be real. The
100%.
energy basis of everything,
Yeah.
like that.
I'm big on it. I
Like
swear
the
to God.
frequency thing.
Dog, I'm big on it. Because I feel like you can walk into a room, and not speak to anybody, and you can just feel the energy in there. Someone can come and sit on this table, and you can just feel if they're positive or negative.
Yeah.
Like, you can just feel it. They don't have to say anything.
Just when they walk in the door. They look at
yeah,
him
body,
like-
everything. Yeah, it'll just let you know.
Sometimes I'll text him like after we meet someone or someone. I'm like, he's good people.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he thinks I'm crazy sometimes. But if I get a feeling, I let him know.
Yeah.
There's sometimes in the morning, dude. I'm telling you, when like it's like 9 a.m. Like he'll be texting like one word answers. Like I'm like, bro, like are you moody right now? like-
No, I got a friend like that. My friend who actually, he owns a shop I'm working at right now. And like, the moment he walks in, I just was like, his name is Sonny. Right, he's supposed to be full of sunshine. Don't come here with all that. Like I can just feel him. Like, don't come here with all that. He just look at me like and just smile like, okay, yeah. Check your shit at the door, fool.
Walk back out and come back in.
It might be his shop. Don't come in here with all that.
Hey, leave your shop and come back in your shop and fix your attitude, okay?
Yeah.
I want to touch back on the pasta for lunch. Do you do it? Pasta for lunch. How do you feel about pasta for lunch? Pasta for me is more of a dinner meal, but I did it for lunch the other day.
There's this place in LA that has I'm not Italian.
I'm New York Italian, so I'm like
Okay.
half fake. So
Okay, just to be clear, I'm not Italian. But there's this place in LA that serves Italian food, and they have a lunchtime pasta that is a small portion, but it's like a lemon zest, like very light pasta. And it's so funny 'cause when I look at it, it looks disgusting. It looks so plain, like there's nothing on it. But when you taste it, it has all the flavor. And it's super small portion, lemon something on it. What am I talking about? What? I have to find because it's like a really popular restaurant in LA.
yeah.
But it's so fucking good. So I'm like, if I do a lunchtime pasta,
It's
that
from
would
there.
be it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like a light pasta.
Light pasta.
Because I'm
Super
telling you,
light.
I had the money bags and like it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
money bag for
What does that
lunch
mean,
is
money bag?
So it's pasta. It's like mini raviolis almost that like rolled with ricotta, and it had the.
You're calling it money bag, but it's not called money bag.
They call it money bag, but this
I
was
think
like
it's
this,
like a nickname.
it was
I don't know the
this was like
You
actual-
got a lot of
screamo.
you got a lot of nicknames and slang over here. You gotta tell me.
I think it's you would call it like stuffed rigatoni.
Okay.
So
okay. I
like
know what that is.
with the prosciutto on top and like whatever the sauce was.
Okay.
It was like 3 o'clock, and I got done, and it felt like it was 9:30 at night, like immediately.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Oh, if you eat that at 3
Dude.
o'clock, that's your last meal for the day.
Yeah, it's like meat.
It was.
It can't be meat in the pasta if it's lunchtime. Like that's like
That might
that's the
be a
thing
good point.
about like pasta and shit. When you put meat in it or meat sauce or all that kind of shit, like that's when it feels heavy to me. When it's really just a pasta. That's why I say that lemon zest and like I don't know what else they put in it. That's when they call it. Oh shit! I wish I could remember the name of this fucking restaurant. You're about to make me look it up. But it's a really good. It's a really good restaurant.
We got time.
Yeah, look it up. We got time.
Okay, it's
But-
a really good restaurant.
To answer your question, I don't really order pasta when I go out. I feel like I can make pasta at home. When I go out, I'm gonna get the fish. I'm
you
gonna get
bougie.
like fish over risotto. I'm gonna get the steak.
You had
I can
risotto.
make pasta at home.
You had risotto for the first time at 317 Main last week, and you're talking about
That
risotto.
wasn't the first time. That's my go-to risotto. Risotto,
Private
paella.
school.
If that's on the menu, usually I get it.
I got restaurants of all the cities I go to.
He's got
Look at this guy.
Oh, Ysabel. Yeah, it's Ysabel.
Ysabel, what's the pasta?
I can't remember what the pasta.
All right.
Don't make me look at.
No, I don't. I don't.
Damn, I said it was the name of the restaurant. But it's Ysabel on
Ysabel in LA. I'll go look.
Fairfax. It's on Fairfax. Ysabel on Fairfax. They have this lemon pasta. It's really fucking good. It doesn't sound good. I promise it doesn't sound good. I didn't think it was gonna be good, but it's fucking fire.
I want to get back into the tattooing part of things just for a little bit. I want to know the best backstory behind a tattoo that you've tattooed on someone that you can remember.
The best backstory of a tattoo that I tattooed on somebody. The best. It's funny because I can't think of the best, but I can definitely think about the worst.
Let's go with that one, man.
Well, listen, on a podcast,
The worst is the best. The worst is the best. You're right.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, this one gets a little dark. So, I guess lead into the TV shit. So there was another TV show that we did called How Far Is Tattoo Porn on MTV, hosted by Snooki. And she's from Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey girl.
You're not from Jersey.
No, we're from Long Island.
Y'all sound.
We're all the same.
It's a little.
Okay. Y'all Italian, right? You a Guido, right?
He's a Guido.
Guido, yeah. Okay, so we filming this show, and if you don't know the premise of the show, it's basically like, let's say the two of y'all came on the show, and they probably would have y'all on. You choose a tattoo for him, and he chooses a tattoo for you, but you don't know what each other is choosing, and when you get it, you're blindfolded.
I remember this.
Yeah.
I remember this too. And
Yeah, so I was one of the artists on the show.
yeah.
And so on this particular day, we had a brother and a sister come on. And they seemed like pretty fine, wholesome folks until the sister, how we do it every time, we have to meet with if I'm tattooing him, I have to meet with you so you can explain to me what I'm gonna tattoo on him. So I'm meeting with the sister right now, and she's telling me, she's like, yeah, so I hate the woman who he's having a child with. I hate her. So I want you to do a devil baby because the girl's pregnant. I want you to do a devil baby so I can let him know that he's having a devil baby with this girl. And in my mind, I'm like, this is a living, breathing thing. This is your niece or nephew you're talking about. And I'm saying like, okay. And I'm like, we're filming a TV show. So I'm like, all right. Like, I mean, we've already gone through production and this is like the last of us. I'm like, all right. But to make shit even worse, she wants it tattooed on his like whole groin. Like the top of the baby and the legs coming out on his.
So wait. So basically, like his cock was the baby's cock, which makes it even worse.
I never thought about it like that, but yeah, essentially, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Who agrees to this shit? And it's a real tattoo.
And that's the question everybody has. And I'm like, yeah, they got, how many of us was it? I think it was 4 tattooers. They got 4 of us to tattoo all the shit. And the thing was just like, yeah, these people come on and they just want viral tattoos. Everybody who comes on the show wants viral tattoos.
Yeah.
Everybody comes on, they're all coming on MTV, you know, and like they all want viral tattoos.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, all right, like our objective as the artists that the network has hired is to make viral tattoos. So it was just like, again, like people come with all type of shit. People come with marriage proposals, like, oh, your pussy stank. Like there's a lot of shit people come to the show with. But this one, for some reason, it just hit me different. And so, but at the same time, I'm like, all right, I'm in like professional like TV mode. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna draw this shit up, whatever, put it on him. I'm laughing about it, like whatever, yeah. And I tattooed on him. It wasn't until they fucking did the reveal. And they did the reveal, and like he takes the blinders off, and he looks in the mirror, and you could just see like the devastation on his face. And I remember thinking like, it really didn't hit, I mean, it hit me a little bit like that's kind of weird, but like maybe that's y'all's relationship. But it didn't hit me until he looked in the mirror and saw his tattoo, and I was like, oh my God, like that's not y'all's relationship, bitch, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, why would you put that on him? And then I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I put that on him. And then like, I'll never forget, like after he got the tattoo and they talked it out or whatever, I remember we exited out, like now we're backstage, and I remember seeing him, and the look he gave me was just like, it was devastating to me, and I was just like, I'm so sorry. And it's crazy because like a year or so later, he was like, it's fine, I still got it. He was like, it's whatever. Like my sister's crazy with it. I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, that got really dark for me.
Yeah, yo.
And I remember telling the host of the other host of the show, and I was like, dog, like that was heavy. And he was like, yeah, he was like, I hate to say it, but this shit gets heavy. He's like, you gotta just choose what you take home. And I'm like, oh my God,
So
it was
hard.
a lot.
Put you in a
It was
tough-
bad.
put you in a
It was a
tough
lot.
position,
It was a
man.
lot. But whenever people ask me like the worst tattoo I've ever done, I'm like, it was that for sure, by far. I'm like, I hated myself for doing it after the fact. It was just like, yeah, I hate that. But after that tattoo, I was a lot more critical about what they get. Because how they would do, they would just send you an email like, this is your tattoo for this week. This is your tattoo for tomorrow. This is it. All right, draw something up, you know? But after that, I was like, okay, what am I doing and why? You know?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not just doing anything, but yeah.
So I want to turn the page for a second. Let's go to something
Yeah.
a little more wholesome than
Give me
that.
something,
All right, let's
please.
go. So you've been through so much at this point in the tattoo world. What's if you could talk to 12-year-old you? What's one thing you would tell yourself?
You're gonna be lit. You're gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be fun, friend. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You're gonna have a lot of fun. Because there was a lot of shit as 12-year-old me that was just like, in my mind, I used to have a lot of anxiety about like, because my mom is a teacher, and I knew for a fact I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to go, I've always hated school, where all my siblings have always loved school. And I knew, like, me doing art, like, even art, like, my mom would get pissed at me because I used to fail art. I just hated school. And, you know, outside sources will lead you to believe that if you don't go to school, you're gonna fail.
Yeah.
And I knew I didn't want to fail, you know? And so me telling 12-year-old me is just like, dog, like, no, you're not gonna fail, and you're gonna have a very productive, wholesome, lit life that a lot of people dream of having, and you should be proud of that, you know?
Let's go.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that's how
Love
I look.
that.
I mean, not the best life, but I'm very proud of the things I've done.
I mean,
That's all that
the man's
matters.
born on Christmas.
How you know?
Come on, we know everything. blessing or a curse?
It's both. It's seriously both. And it's funny because my older sister's birthday is Christmas Eve.
Really?
My little sister's birthday is Halloween. Like, I don't know what my mom and my dad was on, but like, yes, literally, all of us have holiday birthdays. But
yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
That was cracking me up.
He goes in the sea, Robert.
But no, it's a blessing because like when it's Christmas time, I can do what the fuck I want to do. It hasn't always been that way.
Yeah.
But since I've been older, and I'm like, yeah, I want to have a birthday party on Christmas Day. Y'all coming? It's like, yeah, Kev, I guess we're coming. Yeah.
All right,
I thought y'all was coming.
Yeah, all right, Kev, you selfish motherfucker.
This is my birthday. Y'all would take this from me? But no, but then it's the obvious curse. It's like, oh, I'm out of town with my family. Sorry, I can't make it, you know.
Yeah.
And the obvious like you don't really get gifts on your birthday, which
yeah.
I mean, again, my birthday's always been on Christmas, so I don't miss these things.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
my birthday's always been on Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
We have January birthdays, so people
Are
still
y'all Capricorns?
I'm
Aquarius.
a Capricorn.
Oh, I love you. That's why I fuck with y'all.
See,
okay.
nice and easy.
I have so many first of all, I've never met a Capricorn I haven't liked. And also, there's so many people in my life who are Aquarius.
Yeah?
So
Good.
many Aquarius in my life, yeah.
So, Christmas, what are you? You're a Capricorn, no? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. Got that one. Hit that one on the head.
That's such a lucky guess.
Yeah.
You know how to
Yeah, I'm a Capricorn. Yeah. That's what we were just talking about.
I know I'm an Aquarius. That's about it.
Right before you. Nah.
So before Franco finishes up, let everyone know where they can find you.
You can find me in Dallas, Texas. No. Oh, okay, so my Instagram is at kevin.laroy. That's Laroy, Laroy. You have to spell it all out because I'm shadow banned for some reason. In my mind, I'm like, I don't know for sure, but I feel like I'm shadow banned.
Happens to the best of us.
But yeah, I mean, that's me on all platforms. It's Kevin Leroy. You can find me somewhere. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
I got a couple more for you. Just one major one, but I like, you know, I like asking tattoo artists, what's your favorite color?
You wouldn't be able to tell right now because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna step out and be real loud today and wear nude, but black. I wear nothing but black. If you look at my closet, it is the whole thing is just black.
Just black.
Yeah.
Well, I
shoes,
know
everything.
I know you're big in the fashion game, and but I saw.
I'm a big.
Well, yeah, well, the fashion.
I like clothes. Yeah.
I saw you and Ty Hunter follow each other.
Yeah.
We had Ty on earlier this season. Ty was awesome.
We
man.
love Ty. That's another big Texas hero.
Yeah, Ty's the man.
yeah.
You got a crazy story.
Yeah, for
You know,
sure.
it's funny. I'll never forget. I don't know if I should tell this story.
No,
I'll tell
you're
it
not.
small. It's short. It's quick. When I met Ty Hunter, I'll never forget. I met Ty Hunter when I was living in New York. I think he was here too, and I met him at a club. It was me and all my friends. I met him at a club. Like, oh yeah, hey, what do? And that very night, I got into a fight, a physical fist fight in a club here in New York, and we all got thrown out. And outside, we was just hyped. You know how you are after a fight, like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And Ty walked by, he was like, okay, Texas. I was like, I was like, yeah, you bitch, you know.
I hear him saying that too.
Like, okay, Texas.
I heard that in his voice. He just kept walking.
He just kept walking.
I love that.
Yeah.
So this is like the basis of why we do this show. I want to know one historical person, one historical figure, just one person in life that you could sit down to dinner with, ask any questions to, that they got to answer. Who would it be?
It has to be
Dead or alive.
Oh.
Yeah, I can hit you with that.
Well, I already have a person, and they are very much alive, and I love them to death. And I swear I'm speaking this, but Erykah Badu. I love her. Another Texas hero. She's not a rapper.
Not
she
a
can
rapper,
rap.
yeah,
She can rap. But I don't want to name her as, I was gonna put her number one, but I was like, all right, I'm not gonna do that because she's not a rapper per se. But Erykah Badu is probably one of the most like prolific, most. I think I can't even put it into words honestly, but I think she's just the epitome of cool. The epitome of like, I know who I am and I'm going to rock with that. You know what I'm saying?
I can agree with that.
I just always fuck with her perspective on literally everything.
Yeah.
She's never said anything I disagreed with. But yeah, if I could sit down and talk to anybody, it would be her. I love her to death.
Yeah, love that. I didn't expect that, but I love that. I love that answer.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Erykah
Thanks
Badu,
for
make it
coming
happen.
on. Appreciate you coming.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all
Yeah,
for having
seriously,
me.
man. This is great, bro. I'm so happy we were getting tattooed across from you the other day.
Yeah, of course.
Made this
You
all
didn't think I was gonna come, did you?
I knew you were gonna come. I came over. He's like, you put weed in the food?
I was like, I don't smoke, but I'll come. I'll pull up.
Yeah, Franco had a real rough time laying on that bed all weekend.
Yeah, it
my
was worth
fucking
it. You
back,
won.
dude,
Y'all
my-
was winning prizes and shit.
Oh
Like,
my
it's
god,
worth it.
yeah,
Winning
Brian.
trophies and shit.
Yeah, it was nice. Yo, the trophy was sick, by the way.
They have the best trophies. I'm mad I didn't poop one in. I'm like, I wish I got a trophy from there.
They went in on that event, man. That was
Yeah, it
that
was
was
really
really
good.
cool.
Can't wait for next year. Next year is coming in 6 months, actually.
Yeah, it's coming up quick.
June. They're
Yeah,
doing it in
June.
Oh, they're doing it
now.
early.
Yeah.
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 Nice.
Be back.
All right, another episode in the books. We're the Oven Podcast. Follow us on all socials. Keep sharing the show. Rate the show. Spank that subscribe button. And don't forget, there's always an open seat for you at the oven.
Yes, sir. We out.
Keep it cooking in the oven. The oven.